You thought that person had your back, but in reality, that person wanted to be you. That person wanted to be you. They wanted the things that you had. They were also benefiting from you being in their lives. Hey, family, welcome back to Transcend with Ebony. It's Ebony here dropping by with another quick message. Welcome back, everyone. If this happens to be your first time here, welcome to the family. If you happen to be listening in on the podcast, welcome to another episode. I just have a quick message for someone. For the person who this message is for, or for the group of individuals this message is for, you had someone really near and dear to you, someone really close to you that betrayed you. For the majority, I feel like this was like a close friend. This is someone that was really a close friend. You truly had their back no matter what. Didn't matter what they needed you for. If they needed you, you were there. If they called, you were there. You just felt like you and that person were that close. You shared things with them that you didn't share with anyone else. And this could be a romantic situation as well for someone, but for the majority, it's for someone who was like a close friend or maybe even a relative. This person betrayed you, and they betrayed you with no warning, no sign of the betrayal coming. They just straight up betrayed you. Maybe this person just straight up ghosted you, and it left you hurt. It left you puzzled. It left you uncertain as to where things stood with you all, what happened, did something happen with that person? Are they okay? Are they alive? Are they breathing? Is it something that you did? You had all these questions in your mind and you never received any answer to that. It had nothing to do with you. It had nothing to do with you at all. The point of it is that person cannot go with you to the next level. Where God is taking you, they can't go because they have not put in the work. They're unwilling to put in the work, and they are not traveling the same path that you are. So there had to be a disconnect. There had to be a removal. This was a divine removal. And also, please understand that just like I put out a message not long ago that you were about to collide with your destiny. Well, this person there's another collision going on. You were colliding with your destiny, and they are colliding with reaping everything that they have sowed into your life. See, that person, you thought that person had your back, but in reality, that person wanted to be you. That person wanted to be you. They wanted the things that you had. They were also benefiting from you being in their lives. So while you thought that was your best friend, you thought that was someone that was really close to you, near and dear, and had your best interests at heart, that person all along, they never had good intentions when it came to you. It was about what they can get from you. See, many times when people just go silent, when people ghost us or people betray us in a certain way and then they just seem to fall off the face of the earth, it can be puzzling. It can make you have questions. It can make you, um, question what you missed. Is it something that you did? But the fact of the matter is, like I say, it was divine removal. That person was not supposed to be in your life. See, God was in rooms that you weren't in. God heard conversations about you that you didn't hear. The intentions in that person's heart towards you were not good. If that person would have stayed in your life, you would have continued on a path that was never meant to be a part of your future. See, that person was put in your life for a reason and only for a season. See, when you and that person were in alignment, when you were equally yoked at that time, you were living, you had the same habits, you had the same routines, you had um, the same bad habits, the same routines. You had the same mindset at that time, but you evolved. You started evolving. You started seeking God. You started being intentional about life. You started being intentional about your actions, your planning, the things that you were doing. This person never was. They would just go with the flow. This person was a very reactive person. They just respond when something happened. You understood the fact that the decisions, actions, and the choices that you make today create your future. This person didn't understand that concept. Hi, everyone. I'm now accepting one-on-ones. If you would like to book a session with me, all the details can be found down in the description box. Now let's get back to the message. You did. And in that being the case, you know, you could not continue on with that person in your life, because that person would have only hindered you and slowed you down and kept you in the same place. Whether it was bad habits that you all shared. If you were around that person and that person was continuing down that road of those bad habits, it would have been you would have easily stayed in that habit as well. But instead, God was ready to deliver you from that. God was ready to deliver you from that season of your life and elevate you and thrust you into the next level of your journey. And in doing so, that person couldn't go. See, sometimes it hurts when you have to let people go, especially when you're not ready to let them go. But when you choose God, you must understand this. When you choose to walk with the Lord and you choose to follow in the steps of Jesus Christ and you choose that narrow path, you must understand that many who are in your life at that point when you make that decision, they're okay walking down the broad path. They're okay if they never change anything in their life. They're okay if they never evolve, if they just stay in the same spot for the rest of their lives. They're okay with that. They don't seek growth. They don't seek God. They're okay doing the things that they're doing. And that's okay for them. But God created you for better. God created you for greatness. There is greatness that dwells within you because the same spirit that raised Jesus Christ from the dead lives in you. You were destined for greatness. God has more for you. And in order for you to get that more, you had to let go of what was. So it's nothing that you did, it's who you're called to be. Because God has set you apart from the crowd for Him, for His use, for His purpose in the kingdom. You have a great calling on your life. You have a very high calling on your life. And in order for you to answer that call, some people got to go. They're not going to be able to go with you. And some are going to be, it's going to be those closest to you, family members, significant others, best friends. You know, as it says in the word, your enemies are going to be those in your own household. So many times, those who the enemy is using as a stumbling block, as a roadblock in your life, are going to be those closest to you, those who you truly love, because the enemy knows that if he uses those closest to you, he has a greater chance at impacting your life or causing stumbling blocks or hindering you in one way, shape, or form. It's okay. It was a divine removal. Because, see, once God removes everything that wasn't meant to be, everything that is meant to be can fall into your life. He can bless you with certain things, but He has to remove certain people, places, things, and situations first. Many are called, but few are chosen. The chosen ones are the ones who actually answer that call, who choose God. Because, see, many are called and run away from God. Many are called and could care less what God has planned for them. They just want to do what they want to do, no matter what. The chosen ones actually care. The chosen ones actually seek to be in alignment with God. And you are one of those people. God has great things in store for you. He had to remove the wrong people. See, once you step into alignment with God, that's when people, places, and things seem to fall away from your life, and you have to be ready for that. I don't think any of us are ready for that, but when it happens, sometimes we're like, wait a minute, my circle done disappeared. I mean, what's going on? Those people can't go with you. Those people cannot go with you. But nonetheless, God has great things in store for you on the other side of those losses, or what appeared to be losses. God was just cutting the dead weight out of your life. They couldn't go with you. But anyhow, I love you all. God loves you all. God bless you all. Talk to you soon. Till next time.